I don't know. Okay, guys, so I'm back, and my friend's with me. Say hey, Andrea.
Hey!
Okay, she's the big Twilight fan, the one that I was telling you guys about, that I said, like, I told her about the stuff that went down, and she's like, I'm going to choose not to believe that for right now. So I wanted, basically, to, like, find the statements that they both released, this is so mean, and read them to her, and then I want to get her reaction on film, because if she's like, or if she cries, whatever, I need this on film, because I want to see, like, what a true Twilight fan, how a true Twilight fan that I know personally feels about this. So I'm going to turn the camera on her, and then I'm going to read his statement first, and then I'm going to find Kristen's, and then I'm going to read hers, and we're going to get reactions to each, okay? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? This is going to be exciting. Okay, watch. Okay, there's Andrea, and I'm just going to hold that right here.
I'm a Twihard, and it's fully going to, like, ruin my little Twilight world if this is true.
I'm sorry I have to do this to you. Okay, so Rupert Sanders is the douchebag, but he's cute. I mean, he's hot. I ain't even lying.
Is
he's
he
hot.
American? Is he British? What are we looking at?
I don't know what he is.
He does look kind of cute.
But he's cute, right? I think he's cute.
I mean, like, let's face it. Robert Pattinson, if he wasn't in Twilight, nobody would think he's cute. Nobody would.
He just has, like, such a baby face. Like, and I find, like, more rugged guys attractive than, like...
He's a little pasty white with the hair stuff. I mean, if we're just going based on looks, it's totally Jacob. That's why I always chose Jacob as better looking. Just a better looking kid.
I just don't like, his nose. But, like, I know it's because he's supposed to be, like, Native American. And I'm the same way. And I have, like, a wide nose because I have a lot of Native American in me. So I shouldn't hate. But it's his nose. But then Robert Pattinson's nose is, like, a tulip nose, like Jennifer Aniston. And his kind of annoys me, too. So, you know, what the hell? What am I supposed to say, you know? Okay, so here's the dude statement. Rupert Sanders. He says... I'm utterly distraught. Oh, wait, gotta get your face. Okay. I'm utterly distraught about the pain I have caused my family. My beautiful wife and heavenly children are all I have in this world. I love them with all my heart. I am praying we can get through this together.
Wow. I'm just praying that they didn't sleep together. I pray it was just a lot of heavy petting and making out.
But you really think, like, all that heavy petting and making out, you really think that happens if you're not either about to or already have?
And I don't want her to be labeled a homewrecker for the rest of her life.
I feel bad.
Detrimental.
Well,
It beats her career. Like, he's got 2 kids. He's married. I mean, what the hell? That's horrible. Why would you choose to mess around with a married man who's got 2 kids?
I think that just makes it worse, yeah, because you're not only screwing up, like, the adults' lives, which would be bad enough, screwing up somebody else's life, but there's kids involved, and that's horrible because, like, and you know she knew he had kids. It's not like it was a surprise, you know, and they're not, like, newborns. They're, like, 4 or 5 years old. I mean, they're like little kids, you know. Okay, so that was his.
He's British because his name's Rupert. I'm gonna go with he's British, but I don't know.
And then like his wife is named Liberty Ross, and apparently she's either a model or a former model. And she posted this supposedly on her Twitter or whatever, or Instagram, and with the quote that says like, you know, not so pretty or so pure. Here you go, guys. Not so pretty or so pure after all. And there's, like, Snow White drinking booze, which I didn't know well, obviously this is, like, Photoshop, because this isn't in the movie. I'm like, at first I thought this was real, and I was like, when did Snow White drink in the movie? I don't get it. So, you know, this is just speculating, like, oh, hey, you know, she posted this after the story broke, so, you know, and then she, like, quit her account or, like, ended her account, like, shut it down. So anyway, so that's that, and then I wanted to show you what Kristen Stewart has to say about it, which is just like, here's my thing, here's how I feel about it. I feel bad for Rob because it doesn't seem anyway that like he knew about this. Do you know what I'm saying? It seems like, oh wait, here's her statement. Okay, yeah, here's her statement. Okay, I'll read it to you. Her statement reads, open. Okay. I'm deeply sorry for the hurt and embarrassment I've caused to those close to me and everyone this has affected. This momentary indiscretion has jeopardized the most important thing in my life, the person I love and respect the most, Rob. I love him, I'm so sorry. Oh, that was that bitch's crazy look. That bitch's crazy look.
Like, when you look at Rob, you know he's not like the other celebrities. He's down to earth, easygoing, and you know he's not one of those guys that's going to cheat. You can just tell. You just look at his face, and he doesn't look like a cheater.
But what does a cheater look like, really?
I don't know, but to me, when I look at him, I don't think he looks like a cheater. And so I felt bad because, you know, he probably loves this chick a lot.
Well, she seems kind of damaged. You know what I mean? Like, And there was one headline that I read that said, like, Kristen was bored with her life, or she needed excitement in her life, or something like that.
So I want to know, when did this go down? Like, I just saw the
I don't know.
reports,
like,
all three of them. And
I really don't know. Like, the pictures just came out, like, I don't know. I mean, probably yesterday is when the pictures came out or something. Because it was in I'm trying to find, there was pictures that was in one of the gossip rags. And like I was talking to you earlier, and I said, I hate to say it, but usually they're right. You know what I mean? Like, usually they call that and they're right about it, you know, unfortunately.
I have something to tell me.
Robert Pattinson crushed. Kristen completely blindsided him with adultery.
No,
I didn't even read this.
I don't really consider, like, because we don't know if they had sex or not, folks, but if it was just making out, I don't really consider that adultery. That's just a momentary lapse of judgment.
A source close to the Twilight hottie explains, Kristen did not tell him about her cheating. Robert was completely blindsided by the news. Robert actually found out about this via his people sometime on Monday when people at US Weekly contacted his people to tell them they were going to run the story. So he found out about it Monday, and I guess the stories probably ran like the next couple of days. I mean, yesterday, I would assume, because today is when everybody's picking up on it.
Yeah.
So it must have come out yesterday, like on Tuesday when all the new stuff comes out, I guess.
And then the awards were Sunday, because they seemed all okay, like they were all fine.
What I feel bad for him about is exactly that, which I hadn't read this one earlier, so I didn't really know for sure. Well, no one knows for sure, you know. But, like, I felt bad for him because, like, it's not like she felt bad about it and was like, I need to tell you I did this. I feel horrible about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like she felt guilty and she decided to tell him because she felt bad about it. Like, he had to find out about it like everybody else, practically.
I want to know how old Rupert is. Do we know how old Rupert is?
I don't know. His wife is 33. I know that, which doesn't help you with his age at all, but his wife is 33.
Kristen Stewart's like...
She's like 22?
20, yeah, 20.
20, 21, 22,
yeah,
something like that.
23.
And it says the backlash begins. Twihards go on Twitter rampage after Kristen Stewart's affair revealed.
Why do they keep, like, okay, then they have to have sex, because they're using terms like adultery and affair. That just means sex.
I mean, I guess you could technically be in an affair.
Is that his wife?
Yeah, she's like a model or former model. I'm trying to find that one that had, like, the pictures, because there was, like, a lot more pictures. There was, like, pictures of them, that one standing outside. There was pictures of, like, them making out in her car, like, and...
What? Making out in the car? I want to see that.
Oh my God! The pictures I was telling you about. Okay? Look, hugging. He's, like, kissing her shoulder up in here. This is them, like, in the car making out. Here's her, like, looking all guilty in her car, like, oh, crap, I just got caught doing something. And this one was really suspicious to me. What does that look like to you, Andrea?
I think he looks like he's sucking on her titty, but that's just my opinion.
To me, it looked like something, like, was going downtown to me. Like, it's
it
like...
looks like the top of his head. Yeah,
yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
he might be coming back up from...
Yeah, or heading down. We never know.
Yeah.
Who knows? But that's like, I don't know.
Yeah, because his head seems like, if you look at the top picture, they're very close.
Yeah, and then he's like down
here. He's all smashed against the window, and his head seems really far away.
That's the picture that we're talking about. What does that look like to you? I would love my YouTube people to tell me. Here's they're making out in the car, and you can tell clearly they're kissing.
And their heads are close.
And their heads, yeah, and he's up here. And then in this next picture, he's way down here, and she's like moved back more.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know, and I ain't saying what I think that might be, but what I'm saying is, I think somebody went downtown.
Yeah.
On KStew. But who knows? And I hope my nephews aren't watching this, because they do watch my videos sometimes. Please don't let my nephews watch this, because we're talking about adultery, and that's not appropriate for my nephews. Anyway. So...
That's horrible.
That's crazy.
Like,
and I guess the photographer was saying that, like, I didn't know, like, I was trying to figure out why she pulled up. Okay, here. They'd only take a break whenever someone walked by. It seemed like they couldn't get enough of each other. She was swept up in the moment. And I read this other thing that said, like, I guess the person who took the photos said, like, she pulled up to, like, a vacant building or whatever, and I was trying to figure out, like, why would she be at some random vacant building until then he pulled up, too. And then I guess that's when they got out of their cars and started making out, and I guess took it to the car.
These people need to take tips from, like, old Hollywood.
They're stupid doing it out in public.
You need to rent you a hotel. One goes in, then you wait, like, 15 to 20 minutes, and the other one goes in. I mean, don't these people, I'm not saying, because I'm not a cheater, I'm just saying, you know, if you're going to
have common sense.
To hide that shit.
And not, especially when you're a celebrity and you know people are going to be watching you.
But I don't condone cheating. Cheating is wrong.
Well, no, yeah, cheating is wrong and it's jacked up and no one should ever cheat.
That they were stupid for, you know, letting the whole world see that.
Yeah, they're stupid for doing it to begin with, but they're double stupid for, like, putting it out there. Like, when you're a celebrity, everybody, like, paparazzi follow you everywhere. You can't get, you know, they cannot get away with, like, anything.
And I'm wondering, since she didn't tell him, and she had to have known, like she can see people are taking pictures, she had to know the shit was going to come out. So, my question is, does she, like, do they maybe have some, like, legit feelings for each other? I mean, I know because he's married and has kids, I don't think he would ever leave his wife, but I'm wondering if there's some, like, legit feelings, or at least on her side there might be.
I don't know. I mean, maybe he would never leave his wife, but just not to say his wife wouldn't leave him for doing such a thing. If he'll cheat with Kristen Stewart, who else will he cheat with?
Exactly.
And usually, I mean, I know it's not like every single case, but usually if somebody cheats with one person, chances are they probably more or less will cheat with more than just one person. Or how many people have they cheated with before you found out about this one is the question, too. You don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has a freaking opinion about it, you know, of course.
We didn't find out his age, did we?
I don't think so.
I'm going to Wikipedia that.
But his wife is 33, so I'm going to assume he's similar.
So there might be
similar age.
10-year age difference.
Between her, yeah, between Kristen
Stewart craved something crazy to excite her boring life.
Let's see, is this a quote from her or something? Because that's the only statement I've heard of. Oh, maybe she, like, made a statement in a magazine before. Life is not black and white. There is one thing I never understood, why people cheat. Ooh, Pattinson said that. It's for something Rob revealed in 2011 interview with Italy Vanity Fair. Pattinson said, life is not black and white. There's one thing I never understood, why people cheat.
Oh, yeah. See, he just doesn't look
And Stewart said, you can learn so much from bad things. I feel boring. I feel like, why is everything so easy for me? I can't wait for something crazy to effing happen to me. Just life. I want something to F me over. Do you know what I mean? Okay. That's all I'm saying. She seems damaged, dude. Because what kind of normal girl, what kind of normal person, and I know celebrities aren't considered normal by any stretch of the means, but what kind of normal person is like, I want something horrible to happen to me, someone to
F me over? What?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what kind of person says, like, I want something horrible to happen in my life so I'll have some excitement going on? Usually excitement, I mean, your life's not exciting enough making movies and traveling the world and having a hot-ass boyfriend. Like, that's not exciting enough for you?
That's not exciting. I want to be raped. I want to cheat on my wonderful boyfriend. What? That's
you know what I mean?
Talk.
Like, maybe Robert Pattinson is the crappiest boyfriend ever, but from her statement, it seems like she's very regretful. But to me, it seems like she's only regretful because she got caught.
Yeah.
Because she didn't come out and tell him.
Because now there's like multiple photos.
That would have just stayed between them, is what I think. If she told him, I did this, I feel horrible, please give me a second chance, whatever, regardless if he stayed with her or not, I think it would have just stayed between them. I don't think we would have ever known about it. But the fact that the pictures came out, and now she has no choice but to come out and say, I did this. I mean, you can't lie when there's pictures staring you straight in the face.
Yeah, and I was hoping it only happened once, but there's so many, like, pictures of him.
I mean, you have to have been very comfortable with that person way before they got to that point. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure that probably wasn't their first meeting, to be that comfortable with each other.
That makes me so sad, people. That, like, breaks my heart. It bursts my little Twilight bubble.
Are you ever going to feel the same about Twilight movies, or is that not?
Because I read the book, so I told people I love Twilight.
And also, I mean, you know.
But they made such a cute little couple. Everybody loves that romantic Hollywood thing where, you know, two people on a movie set
meet on a movie set, yeah.
They're like
spending all that time together.
And it just makes it even better. But now, it makes me want to cry.
Don't cry. I just wanted to get your reaction, see what you thought about it.
But it makes me sad, like. Because when I look at him, he really does look like a good, honest kid. Like, he's a good person. And that's just horrible.
I mean, you could kind of tell from her, just in previous things, that, like, she seems kind of like, I don't know. Oh, yeah, Ashton Kutcher and Mila
What? Are they dating?
Kunis, or,
That's
yeah.
right,
There's been pictures taken of them, like, making out and stuff like that. I mean, who's surprised? Dude, they worked together for, like, 10 years or however long that 70s show ran, and they played boyfriend and girlfriend in that show, so, I mean, they know each other very well, so, I mean... So those are the pictures I wanted to show you.
Oh, great.
Look how happy she looks, too. She don't look worried or anxious or nothing. She's just like, oh, hello!
Yeah, that big-ass cheesy grin. Oh, how could you, KStew? Damn it!
I don't know. I just feel bad for Robert because it's like he didn't find out. He found out the way the rest of us did, basically.
Yeah, admits adultery.
You know.
I admit it.
Ooh, Rupert Sanders raves about the first time he met Kristen Stewart.
Why not me? Wait, what did it say?
I want to, like, read this. It says... Oh.
No, what does the picture say?
She's saying this is awkward. He's like, why not me? And she's like, you guys want room? Oh, you guys want a room?
That's funny.
See, and also, it's like, it kind of seems like you would distance yourself to try to make it seem like nothing's happening even though it is.
Now, see, this now
everybody's going to be reading into everything.
Yeah, now this kind of makes me want to go back and watch all the award shows and watch all the, like, extra footage stuff.
See if there's any, like, little looks in between.
Yeah,
and
admits adultery, releases statement, apologizes to Robert Pattinson.
And then this Rupert dude says, when I met her, I was very taken by her rebellious streak to her... Wait, I was very taken by this very rebellious streak to her. She's a very tough girl. She's very live and physical, and she'll put herself in there. I bet she will. Obviously, she put herself way up in there, if you know what I'm saying. And, yeah, see, that's the thing. The director, Rupert, you know, he's married, he's got kids, his life is, you know, like, not boring, but, like, it's, you know, it's wife and kids stuff. It's like every day gotta, you know, take care of the kids and, you know, make the wife happy and, you know. So, of course, if he sees this, like, young girl who's, like, kind of wild and mysterious as far as he's concerned, I can see how he would be attracted to that. But that's really no reason, like, ruin a marriage. I mean, who knows if his wife is leaving him or not. But, like, basically, if you're my husband and you F or make out with a young woman like that, like, I'm not saying we couldn't move past it, but, like, I would be very upset about that. It would take a lot of therapy, I think.
Yeah. I think it'll be fine if they did just make out and, like, do some heavy petting. Then I think maybe his wife will probably forgive him. But if they actually went the whole 9 yards and did the nasty repeatedly, I don't know.
But how do you know? I mean,
you don't know unless they...
You know, she didn't come clean and tell Robert this is what happened. So she could lie about it and say, well, what they, you know, the pictures they caught, that's all we ever did. You don't know. I mean, she could lie about it because she never even came clean to say, I did this and I feel bad about it, you know? I think it probably would, you know, it would look better on her if she had just come out and admitted, like, I did this and I feel bad about it and I feel horrible and whatever and I don't want to lose you or whatever the case may be. But, like, to find out that way, that's got to be, like, gut-wrenching. You know what I mean? It's like a punch in the stomach.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Okay. I'm going to change the subject, so we're going to talk about something else.
We're going to talk about Michael Jackson's daughter telling her aunt to get the F out of my house.
Oh, yeah, because all this Michael Jackson drama and everything.
I just saw while we were scanning photos for the KStew incident, and I was like, what? Paris Jackson said what to her?
And she's like 14, too.
Yeah.
And you know what I think is sad about that? Because I always thought Janet was, like, not the most sane one, but I always thought Janet was, like, the more sane one. Because I thought when Michael died that she was trying to get conservatorship over the kids. Like, I thought they were going to be with their aunt Janet.
Right.
And then I guess the grandma got,
Wrong one.
you know, yeah. But, like, I always thought that, like, she seemed like a really good person out of all of them, even though she had a secret marriage that nobody knew about.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, Janet Jackson had, like, a secret marriage. She was married for, like, many, many years, and nobody knew about it.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, girl, we'll have to Google that. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go for now. Say bye, Andrea.
I couldn't find his age because, well, my phone's not working.
Aww.
So now I don't know the age difference, but we'll say maybe 10 and 12 year age difference.
I agree. Okay, guys, peace. Maybe you'll see more videos from us, maybe not. Okay, bye. Bye.